Hi, everybody. Welcome to my Narcissistic Abuse Awareness and Recovery channel. Today, we're going to be talking about the identifying behaviors of the female malignant narcissist. Narcissism is on a spectrum, and when it gets to the point that it's considered malignant, then you're dealing with someone who has the potential to be very calculated and dangerous. Malignant narcissists are not people you want to have any kind of a relationship with. The probability that you will be harmed in some manner, by a malignant narcissist, in my opinion, is nearly 100%. So if you believe that you might have encountered a malignant narcissist, or if you believe you could be involved with a female narcissist, malignant narcissist, then stay tuned. This video is going to give you some insight into the top behaviors you will typically witness from the female malignant narcissist. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So glad you're here. I would like to invite you to please subscribe and hit that notification bell because I put out new videos every week. Also, if you are interested in narcissistic abuse recovery coaching, please visit my website or send me an email. Both are linked in the description below. First, let's define what exactly malignant narcissist means. A malignant narcissist are also sometimes referred to as a dark triad personality because there are three distinct parts to the personality. Number one, narcissistic personality disorder. So she'll exhibit the typical behaviors of grandiosity. She'll require tons of attention and adoration, and she will have an overall attitude that she is superior to other people. The second part of the personality is psychopathy, or antisocial personality disorder, which means that this person does not have a conscience, essentially. They don't really experience feelings of empathy, regret, guilt, shame, remorse, or compassion for other people. They don't feel bad for the horrible things that they do. And then the third part of the personality is called Machiavellianism. And this is the part of the personality that is manipulative, that is exploitative and highly deceptive and sadistic, meaning that they gain pleasure from causing other people to suffer physically or emotionally. They get off on the pain they create in other people's lives. So as you can imagine, when you put these three distinct parts of the personality into one, that makes this individual incredibly dangerous and the probability of harm very, very high. So now let's talk about the typical behaviors you will witness from the female malignant narcissist. First of all, and in my opinion, the female malignant narcissist is much more difficult to identify than her male counterpart. And that's because she utilizes her femininity and just the fact that she is a female to her advantage. Remember, these people are proficient actors. They have learned how to mimic normal human behavior to other people that they target. So usually female malignant narcissists are harder to recognize because her tricks and her manipulations are disguised under a sweet and feminine demeanor. People are just not usually expecting this type of pathology and deceptiveness from a female, unfortunately. However, I'm here to tell you, we need to be wary of all people in this day and age. We need to know the red flags and the typical behaviors to watch out for with everyone that we interact with, in my opinion. This disorder is just too prevalent in society these days not to be educated. Next, like all narcissists, the female malignant narcissist will utilize mirroring and love bombing in the beginning stages. So she's going to mirror back to you all the things that she's observed are important and meaningful to you. She will pretend that those things are the exact same things that are important and meaningful to her. And after she, gets your attention and interest by mirroring, she will usually slide right into the love bombing phase to finalize the deal and get you to thinking that you've potentially met this amazing woman who just, seems absolutely perfect for you. And this just doesn't happen in the male-female romantic relationships either. The female malignant narcissist will utilize these same tricks to hook friends, a job or career opportunity, a same-sex relationship, you name it. Basically, she will use these same techniques for anyone that she encounters that she wants to take advantage of for, whatever reason. Number 3, she is an expert and smooth liar. They will say anything to get what they want. I mean, nothing is off limits. They will lie about their circumstances, the welfare of their children, their own health, their childhood, you name it. Many times they will lie about things that no one would dream someone else would lie about to take advantage of another person. I have personally witnessed one lie to other people about one of her children having cancer to an unsuspecting person at church. And of course, her child never had cancer, didn't have cancer, but she got everybody at this church to believe this because who in God's name would lie about her child having cancer? And they do it effortlessly without any hesitation. These people can also usually cry on command in order to further exploit their lives and the people that they're trying to trick. The female malignant narcissist is a pathological liar, just like her male counterpart is. Number 4, they are two-faced. Many times they will be playing several different people at the same time in order to gain, the most rewards for whatever it is that she's after. She will befriend anyone if she thinks she has something to gain from it. Doesn't matter if it's your arch enemy. In fact, many times she probably will prefer to do these things because you would never suspect that. I have known malignant female narcissists who have been having affairs with family members of her husband and the father of her children. I have seen them lie and manipulate other people for money, giving, absurd pity victim scenarios to several different people in order to take advantage of all of them financially. You name it. These women don't know the word loyalty and honesty. She might behave as if she has high levels of integrity. However, nothing could be further from the truth. Also, they can turn into a bully in a matter of seconds when necessary. They can literally go from playing the victim and switch into the nastiest bully you have ever seen. Remember, their highest priority is getting what they want by fooling other people usually. However, when that isn't working, or you catch them in a lie or in an act that they cannot escape from, trust me, they can and do get aggressive and will resort to emotional and verbal attacks and abuse in order to bully you into submission. Number 5, they can be highly sexual and seductive. The female malignant narcissist knows she has tremendous power and control over victims by using her sexuality. So it's very common for these women to be really good in bed. They know that if they hone those skills, that they can victimize and exploit a target for far longer than if they don't. Many times they will try and get a target sexually obsessed with her or dependent on them sexually. Then they'll get them to do what they want by withholding it and giving it to the target when he or she does what she wishes. But these women are highly sexual, and I continually hear about how good in bed they are for my clients. Number 6, they take pleasure in humiliating other people. They love to watch other people have hurtful, soul-crushing emotions or feelings, and nothing does a better job than humiliating someone in the most drastic ways. All malignant narcissists relish in the humiliation of other people, and they get off on it even more if they're responsible for the humiliation. And of course, the more public the scene, the more joy they extract. If you are a severely alienated parent, then your ex is a malignant narcissist. And anyone who has had the horror of going to court against a malignant narcissist and his or her cronies knows the delight and happiness these people feel when they are able to destroy the other parent's life, when they are able to turn their own children against them and publicly vilify the targeted parent while the child professes their unending love for the abusive and the disturbed parent. The more filthy and disturbing they can lie about and humiliate the targeted parent, the more public they can make it, the happier these people are. They remind me of cockroaches. They all scatter back to their holes when they're finished dismantling and humiliating the other person. They're just such vile and horrible people. These people literally they make my stomach turn. Number 7, she is fiercely competitive with others, especially other women. Malignant narcissists look at winning as literally life or death. They cannot tolerate losing. Winning takes priority over literally every other thing in their lives, I believe. They will go to great lengths to win. They will lie, they will cheat, they will sabotage anyone or anything necessary in order to win. This is why the only way for a normal person to ever come away unharmed with these people is to disengage, because these people do not have a conscience. They are capable of doing things to other people, even their own children, that you and I would not ever dream of doing to anyone. We're just no match for the malignant narcissist. Knowing what I know now, I would never ever challenge these people. If you find yourself tangled up with a malignant narcissist, my advice to you is to disengage immediately. Cut your losses and walk away, because they will go to extremes in order to win. Nothing, and I mean nothing, is off limits. Number 8, they consistently and notoriously refute and escape responsibility. This is a cornerstone for antisocial personality disorder, and it's bizarre to watch them do the things that they do to other people and the absolute resolve they have in saying, "I've done nothing wrong." These types of statements, "I've done nothing wrong," are limitless in these people. They have a version, an excuse for every nasty experience you've ever had with them. And of course, the logic they use is outrageous at the very least. And their determination to force everyone else to believe these lies, or at least accept it to get off their case and leave them alone, is truly beyond anything I have ever seen. They don't ever give up, and they will go to their grave refusing any accountability. Doesn't matter if you caught them in the act red-handed. They will twist and turn, reality into the most absurd version you have ever heard, and will literally force this version on other people until they finally give up. This is one of the reasons that they are so effective at alienating their children from the targeted parent, because they pound and force this version of rewritten history into the child until the child just gives up. So this is another reason why you must have an order of protection if you are going through severe parental alienation in order to reverse the alienation. It would be the equivalent, if you don't have an order of protection, it would be the equivalent of, getting a family member out of a cult and then trying to get them to heal and understand what had happened, and then giving them a telephone to talk to the cult leader. This is why no contact is so critically important when you leave a person like this. Any communication leaves you very, very vulnerable to the unending pressure to accept their lives. They just don't tend to stop until they accomplish their goal. Number 9, the female malignant narcissist is pathologically envious of other people. The interesting thing about these people is that they don't feel or experience human emotions like empathy, compassion, guilt, shame, but they feel electric levels of envy. They also tend to believe that other people are also envious of them because they can't comprehend that other people would not feel envy the way that they do. The horrible thing about pathological envy of the malignant narcissist is they will go to great lengths to alleviate this overpowering feeling. If you are unlucky enough for them to become envious of you, they will do all kinds of horrible things to sabotage you to get what they want. It's not a pleasant place to find yourself when a malignant narcissist becomes envious of you or something you have. Pathological envy consumes these people, and if they are hell-bent enough over it, they will do just about anything to get it or to see that they destroy it so you can no longer have it either. Pathological envy is probably the biggest factor that drives their behavior. It literally rules their lives. Number 10, they have no real understanding of how others, meaning you and I, think and feel. This tends to be consistent with the malignant narcissist, and that is they truly believe that they are superior to other people. They think that the naivete of other people is bizarre, and they find it hard to understand why other people are unwilling to manipulate or take advantage of other people. Many times they will theorize that people are all just like they are. They find it so hard to believe that other people would have an issue with being exploitative. If they encounter people who do catch them doing something atrocious to them, they usually will only blame the victim. They truly believe that these things are the victim's problem. They should have known better. It's not their fault they lied and took advantage of you. It's your fault for not knowing any better. This type of thinking is consistent for the male and the female malignant narcissist. Many of my coaching clients will ask, did this person ever really love me? And the answer is no. Think about it. If all you ever felt towards another person was the cold wish to win, how would you understand the meaning of love, of friendship, of caring? You wouldn't. You wouldn't understand. The way I try to explain malignant narcissists to my coaching clients is to think of them as a different type of human being. They are a different species. They don't understand love. They don't comprehend the pain and suffering that they cause because they don't feel normal human emotions. On top of that, they are in denial about the true impact they have on other people. There is a disconnect with these people. They are soulless. They are incapable of changing. This is an evil. I believe that. And as I have mentioned, the only way to win is not to play. Cut your losses, walk away, go no contact, and save yourself. Okay, that's going to do it for today's video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Also, follow me on Facebook and Instagram. The links are in the description below. Thanks for watching.